Our freezing forecast isn't stopping the spread of bird flu in Minnesota. In Olmsted County, around 120 non-commercial birds have reportedly been infected with avian influenza. The outbreak is now impacting other species much closer to home for many of us. That's for us pet owners. KIMT News 3's Evan Berg is joining us live from Northern Valley Animal Clinic in Rochester. Evan, vets say the risk of bird flu infection for dogs is relatively low, but not non-existent. Now, cats seem to face the greater possibility of infection. What should we know?
Jess, that's right. In cases where pets are infected with bird flu, cats are more likely to be impacted than dogs. Northern Valley says in cases where pets are infected, it's important to watch what your animals may have been eating. In fact, it's recommended, since it's making the rounds, that cats don't drink unpasteurized dairy products or eat raw meat. Pet owners should also keep their furry friends away from wild birds, livestock, and poultry. That means being careful about letting them wander around outdoors, especially if you live near an area where wild birds tend to roam.
There are waterfowl that don't all migrate. They are a little bit dinged up, older, and they hang around town here, and so there may be viruses in some of these birds, and they could be spreading. They might be staying locally, so there's not an absolute as to say, well, the birds flew south.
Dr. Trader says if you're going to be around a large flock of birds, whether that's in the wild or at your friend's backyard chicken coop, you should make sure when you get home you wash your hands and clean your clothes as quickly as you can, just to avoid bringing any of that contamination back with you. Live in Rochester, Evan Berg, KIMT News 3.
All right, thank you so much, Evan. The American Veterinary Association says the key signs of infection to look out for pet owners are fever, tiredness, and low appetite in your pets.